The passing from this life of Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI strikes notes of sorrow and gratitude in our hearts. The Catholic Church gives thanks for the treasured ministry of Pope Benedict XVI, a superb theologian who lent his talents as a peritus at the Second Vatican Council. He continued throughout his long life to be an effective teacher of the faith. As a priest, university professor and theologian, archbishop and cardinal, his voice, in deepening an authentic understanding, led us, all of us, to a more profound love of truth and of the mystery of God. It will take many years for us to delve more deeply into the wealth of learning that he has left us. Since I had the privilege to serve him as his second private secretary for over 5 years, many images flood back to my mind. Personally, Pope Benedict XVI was a father, full of attention and tenderness, wise, but also extremely humble. As Saint Joseph looked after the Holy Family with devout obedience, so did Joseph Ratzinger take care of the Church, especially when he served as Pope. We all remember how he shocked the world in 2013 by announcing his free decision to abdicate from his responsibilities as the Bishop of Rome. It was the 11th of February when he rose to affirm, "After having repeatedly examined my conscience before God, I have come to the certainty that my strengths, due to an advanced age, are no longer suited to an adequate exercise of the Petrine ministry." With this act of remarkable courage, he continued his teaching about humility and love for the Church. He recognized the great demands made of him as the chief shepherd of the universal Church of over 1 billion Catholics worldwide, and his physical limitations for such a monumental task. Even in retreating to a quiet life of prayer and study, he continued to teach us how to be a true disciple of Christ while still contributing to his legacy. Generations will continue to be enriched by his books, discourses, and homilies. They all reveal a depth of learning and reflection that is essential both in our time and in the future. He was a true prophet, for he shared what he learned through his intimate life with the Lord. During his last general audience, held at the packed St. Peter's Square at the Vatican on February 27, 2013, Pope Benedict had words of reassurance. "Dear friends, God guides his Church. He sustains it always, especially at times of difficulty. Let us never lose this vision of faith, which is the one true way of looking at the journey of the Church and of the world. In our hearts, in the heart of each of you. May there always abide the joyful certainty that the Lord is at our side. He does not abandon us. He remains close to us, and He surrounds us with His love. He closes His spiritual testament by saying, I humbly ask, pray for me, so that the Lord, despite all my sins and shortcomings, welcomes me into eternal homes. To all those entrusted to me, my heartfelt prayer goes day after day. 그분을 여윈 슬픔에 잠겨 있지만 그럼에도 베네딕토 16세 교황님과 그분의 교황 준물을 우리에게 선물로 주신 주님께 깊은 감사를 드립시다. 주님, 저희가 다 함께 간절히 청하오니 베네딕토 16세 초림 교황에게 영원한 안식을 주소서. 아멘.